Hello everyone, I am Shwetang. Currently, I am pursuing BTech from Lungta College of Engineering and Technology, and my branch is Computer Science. And today, I am going to present you an AWS services that is EC2 service. As we know that there are many services in AWS, and one is EC2. EC2 stands for Elastic. EC2 is an AWS service where we can create our virtual machine and and with the help of EC2, we can launch EC2 instances, which is responsible for like network, data center, and virtualization. Uh, and the presentation is it is a web service which provides resizable computer services in the cloud, which means it provides virtual machines. So we can create as many number of virtual machines in EC2 instance. And EC2 falls under infrastructure as a service, which means we have application, data, and operating system, which is managed by us. AWS manages network, data center, virtualization, and customer manages application, data, and operating system, which I told. EC2 is a regional service, means there are many services which are regional or ability zones, but EC2 is a regional service, which means it it does not depends on availability zones. It is regional. It is regional in nature. Talking about elasticity. Elasticity means increasing or decreasing the number of servers on the basis of load. As we can feel that if there is a demand in servers, that then we can increase or decrease the number of servers according to our demand. And it is also called as horizontal scaling because we can scale out and scale in. Elasticity is achieved by auto scaling. Elasticity is achieved by auto scaling means uh, there is a lambda which is used for automation, and with the help of it, we can increase or decrease the number of servers according to our needs. If there is then we can huge traffic, then we can increase. So performance is good, and if there is less traffic, then we can decrease the number of servers. And another one is scalability. Scalability means to increase the capacity of the servers, which means if we want to increase our capacity means our memory size. If we want to increase our memory size, then we can increase with the help of scalability. It is also called as vertical scaling, as we can do scale up and scale down. Scalability is a long-term concept because it is done for future use, and it is done by with the help of EC2 instance, and we can change the instance type. Means if there are 16 GB, then we can increase to 32 GB. Like this, we can increase we can increase the scalability. For increasing the for vertical scaling, we have to start and stop of EC2 instance. So we have to start or stop to increase the number of servers. So there is downtime for due to it. Now, another one is high availability. High availability means the period of the time the service is available to the customer. Means the service should be available every time, and there should be no any downtime. High availability requires redundancy, monitoring, and failover. High availability requires redundancy. Redundancy means having duplicate, having the same application on different servers. Many, if there are same application in many servers, then it can cause problems. So there should be only one app in one server. So redundancy is checked by our load balancer, which checks which checks health of the server. What is its health? And failover means if one server fails, then another server will be take down. Means it will take its job, which will be sent by a load balancer. So it and monitoring means it is constant monitoring. Monitoring means we can monitor. Load balancer will check if application is reachable or not using health checks. And this is if one server fails, if application it is best for HTTP, HTTPS traffic, and there is protocol given HTTP, HTTPS. It is best for these services. Now, global infrastructure and EC2 placement. So EC2 is as we discussed earlier, EC2 is a regional service. So like EC2 will work only if, for example, if there is Mumbai, EC2 will be available only for Mumbai region. There will be no availability zones concept. So EC2 is a regional service. Uh, a region has multiple availability zones. Like in Mumbai, there are three availability zones: south, north, and 1A, 1B, and 1C. South, north, and west. So it does not depends on availability. It does not depends on availability zones. EC2 launch, instances are launched in specific regions and availability zones. It is launched in specific regions. So it is good for performance and storage. EC2 instance and volume should be in the same availability zone. Means EC2 instance and EVS volume, they should be in the same availability zones. So there should be mutual data transfer. Another one, EVS volumes and snapshots. EVS volume means it is block-based storage attached to EC2 instance. Like in our laptop, there is a C drive and D drive in same EVS volume. EVS volumes is a concept is only for Linux concept. EVS volume is attached to EC2 instance for storing our data. So we need a volume. EVS helps in EVS helps in maintaining the storage. So by default, we get root volume and additional volume. An additional volume we can get by our demand. How much we require, we can take the additional volumes. And another one is snapshots. Snapshots means point in time backup. Means if we want to take uh, a screenshot, then we can use snapshots. The snapshot means uh, it is stored in S3, and mm, it is like backup. If we delete if the EC2 instance are deleted, then we can use it. And snapshots are regional, and it is not tied to availability zones. To restore, create a volume from snapshot and attach it. To restore, we have to again create a volume from a snapshot, and then we have to attach it. So we have to create volume, then we can attach. Another one is networking IP and security groups. Networking IP means private IP. Private IP, that is. Now another one is networking and security groups. Networking is of three types: private IP, public IP, and elastic IP. Private IP is mandatory and static within VPC, means virtual private cloud. Means in the virtual private cloud, we have uh, private IP, means two EC2 instances can communicate with each other with the help of private IP. And public IP is optional, which is dynamic. Means if we stop the EC2 instance, the public IP will change. So it is not constant, and it will change with respect to time. So, and another one is elastic IP. Elastic IP is public IP. It means the customer can use it easily. But it is static public IP, but it is billable, so we have to pay a bill for elastic IP. Then another one is security groups. Security groups acts as a firewall to secure the EC2 instance, and it has inbound rule and outbound rule. One security group can be attached to multiple EC2 instances at the same time. So security groups is very important, which as it stops unauthorized access to the EC2 instance. And it has two rules: inbound rule and outbound rule. Now another topic is EC2 pricing model. EC2 pricing model is we have some rules how the pricing will be done by. It is set up by AWS. And first one is on demand. On demand means pay per hour. Means as per hour we have to pay. There is no commitment. Means there is no any condition. What is the no condition in there. And another one is reserved instances. Reserved instances means there is a commitment, 1 or 3 years commitment, and it is up to 72% discount. Means discount is given. So reserved instances is good if we are planning to do for a long period of time, then we can use reverse instances. Another one is spot instance. Spot instance means there is bidding, and then we can get it, and it has 90% discount, which means very uh, it is very cheap, and we should try this spot instance. And another one is savings plan. Savings plan means 1 to 3 year commitment. 1 to 3 year commitment and it's flexible across instance types. Now another topic is 7 steps for launching an EC2 instance. For launching an EC2 instance, we have to create steps. We have to follow some steps, and there are total 7 steps. First step is we have to select AMI. We have to select the AMI, like what is the AMI, like Windows, Linux, what is the AMI we want to choose, and we can choose from that. And another one is we have to select instance type. We have to select instance type like what we want, T2 micro, T3 micro, as per our need. T2 macro means it is slower. T3 macro is faster, and T2 large will be more faster. Step 3 is we have to configure instance details like networking, subnet, and user data. We will configure the internet like networking, subnet, as we have discussed earlier. So we will follow these. And another is step 4. We have to select storage. We have to select storage. What will be the storage? We have to configure root EBS, volume, and additional volumes. So we have to select what we want storage. What storage is we need, and according to our needs. If we need additional volume, we can include there. We can add as per our needs. Another one is add tags. Step 5 is add tags. That is key value pair, and we can to identify EC2 instance. We can add tags. And step 6 is configure security group. Configure. We have to select or create firewall rules. What firewall will be what firewall will be there? We can use, and we have to select security. And step 7 is we have to review and launch. We have to attach p.pem file, and then we will create and use it. And this is the 7 steps. So we will follow these 7 steps. Then we can launch EC2 instance, and due to it, then we can log in it. So for launching any EC2 instance, we have to do these 7 steps. Thank you for uh, thank you and thank you for your response.